Solid run for a third place. Let's hear it for Colton Holbrook. Colin, how did that happen? Colin Holbrook. How was the race?
Good.
Who do you want to thank, Colin?
My mom, my dad, Scott from Poker Racing, and everybody.
Awesome, man. Let's hear it for Colin Holbrook with the bronze. Yes. I was unaware. I did not know Landon Palmer. It all slipped away at the last moment for Bloomquist, who had a great week. But the championship is going to go to Landon Palmer with some late race drama. There's the shield, and here is the #1 plate, courtesy of Kip Bigelow and the AMA. Here is your 4-6 shaft drive national champion, Landon Palmer.
We are the champions. We are champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
And somewhere out there, Wild Wally Palmer is smiling. More accolades going back to New Jersey for the Palmer crew.
Right, these guys are now coming around to finish their first lap. And in the lead right now, Hayden Deegan, second in the first moto, first in the second moto. It's going to be between him and Daxton Bennett right now. Those two with the 2-1 and the 1-2. We know how that goes down in motocross. But this should be a pretty exciting race. And like I was saying, the rain out there, you guys, all the fans out there just digging it. I'm sure it feels nice, actually. Get a bit of a cool down. A bit of a shower for all the people that are staying in motorhomes and don't have a shower or anything like that. But it's going to be kicking up for a good race, and the track's going to change a lot. And it did rain a lot quickly, so that's probably going to make it slick out there as well. But right now, Hayden Deegan leading, Daxton Bennett in second. I think this is going to be an interesting race. There's already 4 seconds between the two of them. So it's going to be tough, and obviously no mistakes. And in third place, we got Noah Viney. Then Preston, Jeremy Ryder, Gwynn, Parker Ross is our top 7 right now. And we know that if anyone's going to understand the overalls and be paying attention to that, it's Hayden Deegan, I'm sure. Especially with his dad around, he's going to know exactly what's going on. And so keeping it cool, calm, and collected for the 38 to get the final moto win is going to be really important. But like I said, when the rain just comes down like that, it's just throwing in some extra conditions, which I love. I love it when the rain or anything like that gets thrown into the play of the racing. I mean, you can see the track right now is already tons of puddles. It's looking slick. And I don't know if they were going to be prepared for it with the right goggles or not, but it's calmed down, actually. We should be good. Hopefully
You
they've
would
not
like
gone
the
through all
rain
of them.
being from England and all.
Because England is the only country it ever rains, isn't it, James?
Yes, it does not. It is always beautiful and sunny here in America. I don't know what is going on right now, but this has been such an amazing battle all weekend long. Daxton Bennett has been really the one with the outright speed in this class. But Hayden Deegan has put in some gritty rides and stayed in it and waited to capitalize on Daxton Bennett's mistakes. They went into this one with a 1-2, 2-1 tiebreaker, winner-take-all third moto. And Deegan showing that grit that he has. This kid is not scared. He isn't called the danger boy for nothing. And he is going after this title. Him and Daxton Bennett are actually really good friends. They're buddies. Their parents hang out. They like to go play together. They like to go down in the creek, splash each other, dunk each other, try to outdo each other, jumping off the cliff, doing backflips, all sorts of stuff. So these guys are friends off the track, but on the track, that just makes you sometimes, Georgia, that makes you want to beat that person that much more if you're their buddy. You're going to come in after the race and say, I told you I'm better than you. I laid the smack down on you. I'm going to beat you in some video games and on the track.
And now you got to buy me a pack of Skittles, is probably what they'll say. But that gap that we were talking about just a minute ago, Hayden and Daxton have pulled away from the pack quite significantly, but a 9-second lead that Hayden Deegan has now. So it seems like he's on a roll. I mean, just looking at the riding out on the track, they both of those guys are looking so good and confident.
All right, Georgia, I got some good news for you. the WMX class can begin sign up at the tower. So if you want to get that DRZ 125 signed up for the racing tomorrow, you better go do it now. But seriously, the WMX Pro class, they're beginning the sign up at the MX Sports Tower for tomorrow. So girls, make sure you head up there, get signed up, and we want to see you guys ripping it up on the Loretta Lynn circuit tomorrow. We're going to have our professional women, WMX, at the ranch all day tomorrow. So make sure you check them out. Hayden Deegan is a mudding machine right now. I don't think his lap times are getting any slower now that the track's muddy. I think he might be turning his fastest lap times of the week. He is eating up. Daxton Bennick has nothing for him out there in these sloppy conditions. Look at that lap time, Kevin. 2:26, next best at 2:31, laying waste.
Absolutely shredding right now. They were tied 2-1, 1-2 Moto score. Winner take all affair here. Jump in the middle of the track. Good Lord, Hayden Deegan just chucked it over that. Got to be careful, though. Got to keep it on 2 wheels. Do another hot swap here. There it is. We got microphones going from hand to hand and just craziness over here. Rodney Tomlin. Isn't that crazy how this thing can change itself? Like nothing happens and it suddenly stops working. I'm going to go with the orange.
That's just an example of how slick it is. Just losing the front end and in the corner there for, I think that is actually Daxton. Yes, it was. Daxton went down in the corner before the finish line. It was just an easy crash, just lost the front end, got straight back up, rejoining the race, but that's now put his gap to Hayden Deegan at 18 seconds. 18 seconds, that's going to be tough.
Yep, in the mud, he's going to need a mistake out of Hayden Deegan, and this racetrack could sure enough reach up and grab you right now. Those jump faces are slick as snot. That is slippery. You
know when them little kids just got that snot running down their nose? It's just all over the track. It actually had not rained one bit. This is from the kids' noses.
And the mom goes right in there and just straight runs her hands right under that nose, slings it right off there. That's when you know
wipes it on her jeans.
A real mother.
Pulls the tissue out from the cleavage, wipes the nose. But we're just cracking open 2 ice cold tangerine orange. We're doing it for the KTM boys out there that are winning right now. So we're going to have a 1-2 punch on our tangerine Red Bulls. Cheers. Thanks to Mario over there at Red Bull. I was just over there. He's in his motorhome keeping it real. He's got one of his buddies there who won the 125B class mod back in 1982.
Whoa. The first year we were here,
they've got the
B class.
They got the TV on in the semi. They're watching this right now. They know they can hear me.
Well, congratulations to our champ. The champ is back. 36 years later, the 125B mod champ is in the house. High fives to you, an air high five from up here in the tower. I was only 10 years old, but I guarantee it was awesome watching you ride that 82 CR 125, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Maybe even a Kawasaki. Who knows?
Maybe a Hodaka.
No, probably
Super
not.
Rat.
I think we were removed from those guys.
All right, I'll just make me feel
a
young.
little bit of a bobble there. One rider having some issues. Can't hardly make out anything at this point.
That looks like
25 of Ryder Gwynn. No relation to Tony Gwynn. Yeah, the rain just came right at the podium, the 45-minute podium speeches over there. Jason Wygant and I. It was like a daycare over there. It was like lining kids up to go to a water park. You got your lunch buckets, you got your name badge, you got your towels. Holy cow, it was chaos. We got through it, though. So we'll see if this rain's going to hang out for a while, or are we going to go out there and address the racetrack. If they know the rain is done for the day, they'll go out there and mess around with the racetrack. But if they don't want to mess with the racetrack at all. They don't want to put a piece of equipment out there and open it up to really make it spongy. So we'll have to see. They've probably been all over that radar. They know what's coming or what's not coming. So we'll just kind of sit back and act like we know what we're talking about. Now, to come into the sand section, that's probably the best, most tackiest part of the racetrack besides anywhere Wes Kane is near, because he is extremely tacky. But the sand section's very, very. You think it's gone? Rodney Tomlin with the call. He thinks the rain is gone. I hope so.
Meteorologist Rodney Tomlin
Channel 5 News, Rodney Tomlin.
In the Storm Team Forewarn Weather Channel.
He's weather chasing on a four-wheeler. Chasing that storm right out of town. So here's your running order. Hayden Deegan, Daxton Bennick, Parker Ross, 1, 2, 3. Preston Baseflug is 4th. Noah Viney is 5th. Jeremy Fapani is 6th. Brandon Shaw, 7th. James Clough, 8th. Ryder Gwynn, 9th. Thor Powell rounds out your top 10. Here's what your championship looks like, though. Hayden Deegan, Daxton Bennick, and Preston Baseflug, 1, 2, 3 in this championship.
Brian Deegan down there has to be stoked for his son Hayden. From now on, it's going to be, hey, you know Hayden's dad? It's not Brian's son. Now it's Hayden's dad.
Yeah, that old
this.
guy, Hayden's dad. Yeah, he's pretty good. He was pretty good.
What did Hayden's dad ever do? He was a has-been.
He just used to shoot motorcycles off the finish line, do some backflips, whatever.
We're going to wait for Hayden. He's going to ghost ride this
Over
bike
the finish
off
line.
the finish line, paying homage to his dad.
2-1 Moto scores. They were tied up when we dropped the gate. 2-1, 1-2 Moto scores. Winner take all affair between Deegan and Bennick. And Hayden Deegan rises to the challenge. Matching lap times for the both of them, though. 2:37s for the both of them. 18 seconds, though, sitting behind Deegan is Daxton Bennick. So Daxton Bennick's got some work to do.
And then look at that. Parker Ross on the Cobra, putting it down for the American-made motorcycle out of Ohio. Doing it for America out there in the number 3 spot.
These colors don't run, even in the rain.
They don't run. They strike back.
Oh, man, my little buddy Colin Allen had that 5th place finish. He was up in the hunt there. He's running 9th right now. So little Colin Allen looking to stay inside the top 10. Good for you, dude. He can't hear me like I'm talking to him, but whatever. I like the kid.
If you guys see one-digit numbers on any of the bikes out there, that means that they were top 10 the year before in this class. So Daxton Bennick and Parker Ross, this is going to be probably their final year in this class. But the year before, Daxton finishing a 7th place, and then Parker Ross 5th place in this one. Hayden Deegan also raced this class last year as well, I believe, but he is OG 38. He does not lean away.
I like it.
Even if he's number 1, I'm going to run 38 because 38 equals number 1 in my heart.
You are absolutely right. Going past the mechanics area there, dads yelling and screaming at their kids, can't hear them. I think it's more for them than it is their own kids, just kind of something to keep them involved in the race, get off some of that nervous energy.
Something to escape the everyday grind of the 9 to 5 they're dealing
behind that
with.
desk at O'Reilly Parts.
All they're doing is dreaming of popping grape soda bottles on the podium with their son, getting covered in sticky grape juice.
It's coming for Brian Deegan very shortly. If Hayden Deegan can stay where he is at, man, that motorcycle really starting to smoke, and that's what you're going to see. Clutches getting smoked, engines getting smoked. If you're a smoker, you're smoking.
You're so nervous
smoked.
The bike's going to break.
Oh, you're
chain smoking down there.
An entire pack of cigarettes
Rodney
down there.
Tomlin down there in the starting line.
If he had a kid down there, he would just have 10 cigarettes in his mouth, lit with a torch, just smoking that thing down. Smoke that grit right down to his fingertips.
He'd be growing humps on his back. He'd turn into Joe Camel.
Give me another pack of smokes. Rodney's only 21. He's just got that smoker face. It's just gotten smoked out, dude. Bought his first beer last week, but he looks 58 years old. Sounds like he's 30,000 years old, huh? Rodney Tomlin. It'll be he'll take his last breath here in the tower, and it'll just fall over. And we're rolling right into a hole and keep on racing. Lap number 6 in the books. It's still Deegan and Bennick, 14 seconds. A 2:43 that time around for Daxton Bennick. That was 7 seconds quicker than Hayden Deegan. He's charging back to the front.
We're having a conversation up here, and Georgia says, I've never been on DMXS, and then Kevin Kelly just gives him the
I blocked past that comment.
Like, let's change the subject. Going back onto the track, Hayden Deegan.
Yeah, you're right. You haven't been on the show.
Performance.
Why haven't you been on the show, Georgia? Well,
she's typical woman.
I'll talk with HR and see if we can't put you in line there. It's like a 6-week waiting list. Or, no, you do. If you just talk bad about Jimmy, I will have you on every show. You just talk junk about Jimmy Albertson. I would love that.
Hayden Deegan, that last lap around, you can tell he does not want to give this championship up. He has 2 laps to go. So Hayden Deegan with a 14-second lead, 2 laps to go, but Daxton Bennick, reading everything backwards here. My dyslexia is just at a all-time high after cracking this Red Bull.
It's supposed to help you focus, man. It's doing the opposite on you, man.
I'm 100% focused. So Daxton Bennick, 7 seconds a lap quicker than Hayden Deegan that last lap around. So Hayden, with about a lap and a half to go, we'll see how much time Daxton picks up on this second to last lap. It may not be out of the question.
No, it's
in
only
the mud.
One little bobble, one little spill, and this thing could change in a heartbeat. Hayden Deegan knows that, and I'm sure his dad knows as well. He's keep him up on 2 wheels. As we watch Hayden Deegan, 14 seconds. That's a tip over. Try to crank it, and here comes Daxton Bennick, or Baxton Bennick if you are Jimmy.
And he is Danger Boy. He does go for it.
It is. It is. Dayton Hegan, Hanger Boy.
He's going to just bite my head's wife up here in the tower. I'm such an abusive husband.
He's going to bite his head's wife.
Bite my head's wife off. Swat, swat, swat.
Oh, man. Hayden Deegan, come on, man. Keep it on 2 wheels.
Hayden Deegan. This is actually a big race. I know we're up here in the tower. It is late in the week on Friday, but these kids have been battling it out all weekend. They're on the same team. They're friends, and they are so close in speed. Hayden Deegan taking the white flag lap, going up for a tear-off. He's going to go by the Yamaha Mechanics area looking for how big of a lead he has.
Correct. That pit board is going to say thumbs up, good job. He's got 1 more lap to go, 1 more time through this mechanics area. Look at him lay it into that little rut. Hey, who says kids from California can't ride in the mud? I say they can. Hayden Deegan says absolutely we can.
There comes out the signboard. Brian Deegan holding up Ghost Ride.
Ghost Ride on the finish line.
That's all he cares about.
Just do it. Do it, son.
If you win, you must ride the Ghost. Hayden Deegan, he dropped it that last lap around. He was actually faster than Daxton Bennick. But I think that Bennick probably made a mistake that last lap around because he went up to that 256. He was 4 seconds a lap slower than Hayden Deegan, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if Bennick ran into some trouble, maybe got stalled out in a rut or hit a down-lapped rider.
I mean, everywhere you look, there's a yellow flag. There's somebody kick-starting a bike. That is a treacherous race course. And that's why you train right here for Loretta. You're going to get a hot moto. There's a good chance you're going to get a rain moto.
You gotta love about these kids, man. They're going to go back to the pit. Their gear's so dirty. They're not even going to take their gear off. Their mom's going to be taking the gear off, taking the socks off, turning them right side out, trying to get this gear clean. Dad's going to be power washing bike, yelling, sweating, angry.
Bad spot. Uh-oh, what just happened? I think that's Deegan right there. I'm telling you, we were watching it. We just called it. Hopefully Deegan can get back on, get that bike running. He's kick-starting it. Now, how much time, I think, did he give up?
Now, this is the big thing right now. Hayden needs to not freak out because he does have a bigger lead than he thinks. But with these riders being covered in mud, he does not know who Daxton is.
And you can tell the way he's riding right now, he is riding like he just got passed for the lead. But Hayden Deegan is back up and running. Maybe lost 8-10 seconds at best, so he still had 19 to give.
He's picking that thing up like he wants to run a 155 out there.
Oh, who was that? Who goes down?
Think that was that. No,
there's Deegan going into the Rocky Mountain ATV sand section.
That may have been Bennick, though.
It's hard to make it out. There's Deegan. He's back up No worries, they're going to go over. He's looking over his shoulder. Like, you could tell the franticness is definitely in the right
power
stuff.
slide, though.
Just backed it right in there, didn't he?
Gosh, kid's got so much skill. Him and Daxton Bennick, too. Like, we can't leave Daxton Bennick out of this one in this mud race. He has been riding all week. And these kids are going to show down in that 10 to 11, what is it, 10 to 11 limited, I believe, later on. So this isn't over. But I do believe Hayden Deegan had been riding better in the mod class, which is just a regular 65, 7, 11. He has put better performances in on this. But Daxton will have a chance to redeem himself. But right now, Kevin, who is it?
It is Hayden Deegan. He's going to double-double. And, buddy, you earned that one. Go set bike right into that flagger. Yeah, throw the goggles at the fans. And he is going to wheel that machine right past Nathan Ramsey, right up by his mom, right past a bearded guy from Moto Playground, right past David Smith, Christy LaCurl. Nathan Ramsey there still giving the golf clap to all the guys there. Nice work.
Georgia just got a report from down on pit lane. She was talking with Brian Deegan. And Brian said on the last lap he actually had written, don't ghost ride.
Oh, we didn't see that.
Because he realized that after he ghost rode the bike, he never won a Supercross after that.
That's
so he wants his son
keep winning.
Learn from my mistakes. Do not ghost ride the bike because Jeff Canfield will be all in your ear.
No doubt, no doubt. There's the number 5 of Parker Ross. Man, he was absolutely covered in mud. All those little dudes are. You guys are little warriors. You bad little dudes can get it done on a dirt bike. A lot of fun watching them slipping and sliding. Way to stay up, way to stay strong there. There's the folks from Roost MX as they get things ready to go down on the podium. There's Rob Fox from Dunlop.
Hey, guys, I'm going to try to grab this podium up. We'll start with Bales Fugue taking third. Third, right? Let's bring it on up here, Preston. That was a great charge in a mud moto on a 65. Quite an adventure. A hard-earned bronze medal. Here comes Preston. Here we go. Solid third. Look, he's going to give him the bronze. He's going to give him the bronze. Hayden Deegan's going to give Preston Balesfugue the bronze medal. They're all set. They got the hat, the goggles. They got the bronze. Let's hear it for Preston Balesfugue. Come on in here in the middle a little bit. Sounds like you had an adventure out there.
Yeah,
Couple crashes and all that.
just one.
Okay. Did you think you could get back to third?
Well, I stayed in third.
Never lost it. All right, cool. Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, Fox, Fusion, Motorsport, Power Band, Flow, Lynx, Recluse, 100%, Devin Harriman, my mechanic, Flow, ODI, Golden Tire, Bent Lever. I think that's it.
Let's hear it for third place, Preston Balesfugue. We need our runner-up. Looking for second place, which would be Dax Bennick. Here comes Dax. Well, we knew all week it'd be a battle between the buddies of the KTM Orange Brigade in the 65 classes. Looks like they're going to end up splitting it. A heck of an effort, but he's going to come up in second in the Moto and the championship. Still a good run in the mud. Let's hear it for Daxton Bennick. Well, we knew you two would have to slug it out. There you go. Coming out here in the mud, we know you two ride together, your buddies. We knew it was going to come down to you. How was your Moto?
That was pretty good.
We saw you were pushing hard. I saw you launching that jump on the infield. You gave it everything you had.
Yes, sir.
You all right?
Yeah.
Who do you want to thank?
Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. KTM Orange Brigade, Alpine Star, FMF, Truly Design, Scott Goggles, Brop Supply. Everyone else I forgot, thank you.
There it is, second place. Let's hear it for Dax Bennick. And there is no championship situation that has more pressure than having to win a moto and doing it in the mud, and on a 65 no less. He gets it done. Let's hear it for our new national champion, Hayden Deegan. Yeah, got the moto and the title. Good job, Danger Boy. All right, come on over here to the center and we'll talk to you about it. Okay, it was pretty darn muddy out there. Did that make you worried at all?
Oh no, I was like, oh, this is going to be the funnest race of my life. And I got out to a great start, and I was like, all right, let's just have the best time. And had a great time out there, and I was like, oh yeah, this is sick. And I started getting a lead probably like 40 seconds out, and I was like, all right, don't fall on the last lap. I fell up the hill, got up as fast as I could. But it was actually pretty fun falling because I got hit in the butt, and it was sweet.
That is awesome. Hey, I'll tell you what, I usually walk up to the announcer's tower. I heard you ripping through the mud. I'm like, I want to stay in the infield and hear this. You were absolutely flying out there. You had that thing pinned.
Oh, yeah, it was super deep, and I was just committed to my ruts in mud, and I just on the fender the whole race and going as fast as I could.
Who do you want to thank?
Definitely Club MX for getting me up here, staying me fit, and Jamie, Power Band, KTM Orange Brigade, 100%, Thor, Team Dunlop, and everybody else. Thank you so much.
Let's hear it for him. Your new national champion at 65 is Hayden Deegan. And here is Kit Bigelow from the AMA to do the #1 plate.
We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
Real quick, I'm going to hand out a whole shot award. Hey, Cade, right here, man. Sorry, Hayden. We're going to hand out the Bell Helmets whole shot award. Let's hear it for Cade Johnson. Look right there at Tim, Cade. Hey, Cade, who you want to thank?
I'd like to thank Dunlop for hooking me up at the start, 60, my mom, my dad, DT1, Mika Metals, Nihilio, my grandma, and that's it.
There it is. Let's hear it for Cade Johnson one more time. Thank you, Cade. Congratulations. We'll send it back up.